Polly Pocket was fun on the go for girls, but why can't boys get in on the pint-sized action? We've seen it before. Easy Bake Oven and Creepy Crawlers, He-Man and She-Ra. That's how it goes in the toy biz. Snatch every last dime. And in 1992, that's exactly what Mattel set out to do. Hi, this is Derek, and today we're revisiting Mighty Max on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's a problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out. Thundercat.
Gordon's alive!
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark
To another episode of Yesterdaze. I'm, of course, your host, Derek. I'm joined by Dustin and Jason. Gentlemen, how are you?
I am present.
Yes.
I'm doing well, thank you.
Jason is accounted for.
And I appreciate you up top noting the male and female, the boy and girl versions of these different toys, because I think it is very relevant for today's show. I think you nailed it.
Thank you.
The what I was thinking of, too, while you were rattling them off, was Legos. Legos, it was kind of a catch-all for boys. Boys are engineers. Boys are physical. Boys build things.
Women bake and teach.
There's that misogyny coming out.
There it is.
But later, in like the mid to late aughts, they said, there are girls, too.
There are girls.
Girls, the Legos Friends
Yeah, there's
line.
more than one.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about, like...
Not
yeah, I'm not talking about Ross.
We're talking about buddies.
What was the guy from the coffee shop? Was his name Gunther?
Yeah.
Gunther.
I'm not talking.
I think he's dead.
First
now.
of all, R.I.P.
We wish him luck.
Oh, he is dead.
We wish him luck in the afterlife, like we all do Lego Gunther.
Squirrel
Say hi to my dad.
zippers.
I think you reach a certain level of like zeitgeistiness when you become a Lego figure. I think there is a Lego Gunther out there.
I'm sure there is. There's a Central Perk set.
Anyway, Lego Friends for the girls, it's like, princesses and like fairies and shit. Smart. Get both sides of the market.
Yeah.
There's money to be made.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you looking up Lego Gunther?
No, I'm not.
Are you looking at pornography? If you are, send it to me.
No.
I pride myself in seeing
will
all
look it
pornography.
up.
Simpsons stuff?
I will look it up at some point in time.
Homemade Lego stuff?
Homegrown
Gunther
Lego
stuff?
I found a lot of like David Pagano. He goes by a different name when he makes the porno Lego stuff.
Oh, yeah?
He goes by Lego Pagano.
Oh, sexy.
It's like a lot of yellow boners.
Ooh. Jaundice?
He's a good guy. Look, I have got some visual aids, and make fun of that phrase if you want. I did. Here's a
It's in
bag.
the B-roll. Become a page.
It's in the B-roll. You can hear all about it in the B-roll.
In the B-hole roll.
I think I would like to say I become famous on the show for bringing like physical items that people can't see, but we talk about them so people feel like they can see them.
Yeah. What's this bag from?
I don't know.
What you got in that bag?
You get a phone book delivered in that thing?
It does look like a phone book bag. What does it say on there?
Kind of. Frontier
Pages.
That's an internet place.
I don't know where the bag came from. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to pull out of the bag is this.
What you got
Oh, you knew it was coming.
For little Henry. He's going to be so excited.
Happy
dude.
birthday.
I was going to an estate sale or something in Bartonville, Illinois, and I came by what many would consider is the worst Dollar Tree store on the face of the planet. We're talking cinder blocks.
Here is pretty bad.
Oh, by me?
In the same chain of stores as Advance Auto and Firehouse Pizza and Goodwill.
Oh, in East Peoria, down there by that Kroger. Yeah, it's not. This one's worse. I'll be completely fair and honest.
Jesus Christ.
I trust his judgment.
Oh, I trust it. I believe
It is worse, but in that store, I did find some Ren and Stimpy
sure
$1.25 figures. They almost look like
$1.25.
Bob.
Hey, why don't you take these 5 quarters and go fuck yourself? Not the first time I heard that one today.
Ren.
Isn't that what your mother charges for a blowjob, really?
You idiot! You could have charged $1.50. I can't do it.
I'm sorry, Ren.
I already heard that one today, you unoriginal bastard. That was always my favorite line. Toll Booth Willie, look it up.
Welcome to Worcester. $1.25, please.
Hey, how you doing, Toll Booth Willie?
Good. Thanks for asking, pal.
Oh, that's great. You know, considering you're a fucking idiot.
Go fuck yourself, you son of a bitch. I'll come right out of the booth and fucking whack you, you fucking prick.
Hey, Willie, how's it going?
Hey, can't complain, pal. How's by you?
Oh, great. How much?
The state charge is $1.25, pal.
That's fine. Now, should I give you the money, or should I shove the quarters directly up your fat ass?
Why, you fucking hard on? I'll fucking count and fist your fucking head with a Louisville fucking slugger. What do you think of that, ass fuck?
Hi, Willie.
Oh, nice to see you, Mom. Not a bad day, huh?
Well, I'm a little lost. Could you help me out? I hear you're the best with directions.
Well, I know my way around New England, I can tell you that much. So where you headed?
Well, I was just wondering exactly which is the best way to drive up your ass. You know, if you'd tell me, I'd appreciate it, you fucking prick.
Anyway, this is, I don't know if they just restocked them or if everyone is understandably scared to go into this particular Dollar Tree.
Probably the latter, not the former.
But I went in there and I bought a couple rounds of some Ren and Stimpy. They do look like cake toppers. They're just
really do.
Like 2-inch little figures. They're fun. They're silly.
It's fantastic.
You could have a whole Snick cake
You really could.
next year.
I drove right past it. And I'm like, oh, I think I got to turn around. So I went there.
Thank you for having spare time.
Thank you, because I am so excited to give these to Henry, man.
A couple weeks
I'm
ago,
going to tell him they're from Mr. Uncle Jason.
Please do. I love going to Bloomington. It's a cool little city, if you ask me.
Little city, a burg.
I wish it was a little closer.
That'd be great.
We talk about my brother's shop, the item shop.
Tons of money out of his brother's shop.
So my brother and his wife and their kids live over there, so I like to go visit them. I like to go visit the item shop. But there's also a lot of little cool shops in Bloomington and Normal. And one of them I went to, I had never been to before. It was kind of on the southwestern side of the town. I was on my way from the center of town over to the Habitat for Humanity store, and I came across this cool little neighborhood with old brick buildings, and one of them was like just like a shitty flea market store, tiny, like 3 little rooms.
That's kind of your vibe.
Absolutely. So that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I look around, and one of the first things that I see in this store is this Batman Returns movie storybook for $2. I can only imagine this is from like 1991.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Go ahead and take a look at that.
I own, if I'm not mistaken, yep, I own
So
it.
this is not like a child's novelization, but it's almost like a child's book where just big, beautiful, full-page pictures of stills from the movie, and then like some...
I had a Star Wars one like this.
And it's the size of like a magazine. It's a bigger book. It's not like one of those smaller golden books for kids.
Yeah, it's about
like
the
size of a magazine.
a coloring book magazine.
Coloring book, sure.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I think I got to send this to Derek. It was $2. I thought it was a good deal.
Tremendous.
Not too bad.
I love it.
All right, and this is the last thing I got, and then I'll wrap up my little segment here.
What you got hiding in there, buddy? What you got in that hat?
These
Sway?
are two things that I've never come across before, and I would have never probably given a second look to if I hadn't, been a participant of this podcast.
Oh dear, I'm afraid.
And there's two separate comics of the Centurions.
Oh, yeah!
I'm just going to hold them up real quick, and then I'll pass them over to you, Dustin. But there they are. And this one's a little fucked up. I think they're $3 a piece.
Sure, but those are great display items.
Check this out on the back. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons advertisement.
That's fun.
But we talk Centurions on the two separate comics.
100-year-old superheroes.
Yes, just Jimmy Carter banging around.
That's all I've got. Feel free to take a look at those, though.
But you picked the best part of the story to read, but you don't know the beginning or the ending.
That's all they had.
You have 2 and 3 of 4.
I flipped through everything.
Ziddles.
These are all items that Jason knew, like Ren and Stimpy. You see him buy them because Henry needs them. But yeah, these are all. I'm out on the route. Jason just sends a picture. My answer is just
yes, get it.
Yes,
I just found something out. The green M&M is transgender.
Oh, it's a male.
Yeah, it was
there.
a boy back then.
It was a boy.
Wow.
It wasn't new. It wasn't a she and New Boot Goofing.
Yep.
Well, go ahead, green M&M.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that. You look good in them high heels.
I taste
a boner's
that
a boner, right?
I think you're going to be okay here. M&M's have a thick candy shell. Just watching Tommy Boy yesterday.
How much do I owe you for all this?
Let's
Sean
see.
is going to send you a payment.
8,
Derek's
9,
crap.
10. I would say 12 total. Okay. And here's the thing. Good deal.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. I get good deals.
Yes, you do.
But yeah, there's 2 stacks of comics. I flip through there. I see Centurions. I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah. That spine wasn't lining up there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, enjoy those. I hope you have fun with them in the collection.
Though, especially, like, these will be just, like, good display pieces and stuff like that. So, absolutely.
Yeah, a little something to my travels. I spent a lot of my day on that Saturday a couple weeks ago just kind of hitting some stores, I think before noon that day. I went to an estate sale over there, and then, like, I went to Goodwill, and they had little cool shops here and there, and, like, the Broman thrift store, they have that.
Yeah. I keep getting tempted to go buy vinyl, but I keep telling myself...
Reverberation?
I don't need any. Reverberation. I picked up some the last time I was there, but I'm going to be going back this upcoming weekend as the crow flies. But I don't need to go there. I also, when I was in Milwaukee, once I found out Bob Key couldn't meet up, I was like...
Was he working or what?
Yeah, he was working. I was like, it's not in your... You have more than enough vinyl at home you can enjoy. You don't need to buy more to bring home. You'll find some good stuff, no doubt.
You like going there.
I do.
Can you go into a store like that and be like, I don't live here. I know I like this place. I just like going in there. 3 records. I'm going to buy 3 records. Can you do that? Or are you like, no, once I'm in, it's fucking on?
If I was in there and I could only buy 3 records, it would take me 5 minutes, if that. That's full transaction. Like, I would pick a rack, I'm flipping through, and I'm like, yep, I want that one. Yep. I guess I'm done.
I have a buddy. Anytime,
I wouldn't keep looking because then I'm just wasting my time because all 3 of those records, I already was like, yes, I would buy these, so why continue further? Just move on
because you like
about
being
your day.
there, you like the camaraderie. I don't know. I have a friend.
Nobody
every time he
talks
goes
to
to a new city, and he'll find things that he likes doing, and then every time he goes back to that city, he tries to recreate that experience by going to the exact same places. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I like to go to different things. I like to try new things. Have you been to a variety of record stores up in Milwaukee,
Yes.
or is it just that one you hit over and over and over?
I've been to a few different ones, and one of them was really cool. But the pricing, it's more of a, this is a record store.
Okay.
Which I ran, and like I have respect for that. But I'm not that kind of vinyl shopper these days. I'm looking for...
You want the place that smells a little bit like a basement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like they just have a shit ton of vinyl and they're pricing it to move.
Like some hole in the wall in Chicago or something.
That's where I am at in my record journey. I've got all of the like catalog shit that I really need. I just buy it. If a new album comes out that I really like, I just order it directly from the artist. I have it shipped to my house.
You like sorting through the dirt.
I do. I'm a crate digger.
Yeah.
And like that's just me.
I honestly feel like the people that dig don't stop digging because it's a part of who we are. People that don't, you don't have to. It's not going to make a bad DJ good, but it'll make a good DJ better.
I'm not a DJ. I'm not looking for samples, but like I have that mentality and I'm looking for that weird shit that has never come across my radar.
Yeah.
So when I go to a new city, I like finding those kind of stores because they have records that maybe didn't make it to Peoria. Yeah. Fuck, I bought a record in Milwaukee for a group that was from Peoria.
Yeah.
And then I featured it on Radio Rewind. Like, maybe it was Chicago. But regardless, like, they were a group that was here.
I remember what you're talking about.
And I had no idea who they were, and I acquired that record almost 3 to 4 hours from my house.
Yeah.
So there's always weird shit out there, and I'm open to it, and I've got a very good photographic memory for record album covers.
Yeah.
So I can flip fast and know if I'm interested in something. I don't. It's not a laborious task for me because I ran a record store for a decade, so I can make my way through a record store very quickly. But I can also accumulate quite a price tag.
Fair enough.
It happens.
Fair enough.
So instead of doing
rack
that,
up at your brother's store,
I got an email and they said I could go see a movie for free behind the hotel at the theater up in Milwaukee. It was only good for that weekend. I was there that weekend. I got to go see Novocaine for free.
Oh, Novocaine. That's that new Quaid movie.
Yeah.
Jack Quaid.
Yeah. It was fun.
Hi.
Yeah, no, I couldn't feel it at all.
Holy shit. Can you feel this?
I'm just a regular guy, but I don't feel pain.
Let's move! Oh my God, what am I doing?
Be careful, dude. You can still die. I won't stop till I get her back.
Bad week to quit drinking.
You quit drinking?
No. I just mean it would be.
You're gonna love this.
You can take a punch.
It's poison eye.
You need to run to the hospital right now.
Because I was going and it don't like it and it stung me.
Okay, you need to...
Oh, God.
This is wild.
Heads up! Oh, shit, sorry. It's fine.
Was it good?
It was a good romp.
It looks like a stupid fun action film.
It was
Stupid
very
fun.
It was, and I saw the trailer so many times before all these movies I've been going to at AMC. So I felt like I pretty much know where this is going. They got me a couple times.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So it's got some curveballs and it's fun and dumb.
Shit.
There's a good level of humor. Jack Quaid is great in it.
Just good old fashioned popcorn popper.
It is.
Okay.
It is very, very watchable. Go see Novocaine. But Mickey 17, I know we talk about it next week, I think.
Yeah.
That's another fun one, too.
I went to go see that. I'm a long-time listener of the podcast Comedy Bang Bang.
You are.
And Jack Quaid, he's got pretty famous parents. It's Meg Ryan, right? Is it Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid?
Yes, sir.
And so he's, by all accounts, like an A-list Nepo baby. And, he stars in The Boys, and now he's getting some film roles.
Wee Huey.
That's right. Anyway, he will come on Comedy Bang Bang once every couple of years. He really, I think he fancies himself like a lover of comedy and tries to get a foot in there. So to me, Jack Quaid has got some like a little bit of comedy cred, because of his love of kind of this interesting semi-obscure podcast.
Yeah.
So I would mind seeing that. I don't know if I'll go to the movies to see it.
Highly recommended based on all the movies I have seen in the past month. That was in my top 3.
And you are making good use of your movie phone
Hell
pass.
yes, I am. I've got a couple lined up as of right now. As the crow flies, we're talking like Snow White just came out.
Did that bomb massively?
It did not do well, but I'm going to be seeing it. Going to be seeing it on IMAX Wednesday immediately after work, which means on a Wednesday at 4:30 IMAX. Dustin's in there by himself.
I think you're going to be flying solo on that, brother.
Now sometimes when
I do
I'm
not think
watching
it is
TV,
performing well at all.
I don't think it is either. Sometimes I'm watching TV. Sometimes
And apparently some De Niro movies doing like really bad.
Yeah, that's. I'm going to see
Like
that
a
one too.
$3 million
He
opening.
plays twins.
I
sure
feel
that's
like
great.
I don't think there's been a big advertising campaign for that movie because I barely.
Yeah, I didn't even know
he
he had a movie coming out.
Sometimes I'll be at home and I'll turn on my TV. Everyone's got a huge TV anymore, way bigger than when we were young. Sometimes I'll zip my pants and just kind of let things air out. You're in the movie theater by yourself.
No.
How tempting is that to just kind of like...
I'm not that. I'm not the Al Bundy type.
You let your belly breathe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you let George out during the movie or...
Only if in
Just let
female
your belly
company.
breathe.
I'm saying you got this massive theater. You're kicking back. Maybe you got a bucket full of Raisinets. Maybe you bought the Novocaine commemorative popcorn bucket. I don't know what you're doing.
It's just Jack White's head.
That's all it is.
It's a
You
big
eat the popcorn
syringe.
out of the back. He can't feel it.
It's a marital aid.
Yeah.
I didn't know if like that was.
You have yourself a 3-way with that. Well, you make that the cuck bucket, a cucket, and it watches you in the Dune popcorn bucket.
Yeah. I don't know.
And meanwhile,
Something
cheering
to
you
think
on
about.
is the little monkey from the monkey.
They got Snow White popcorn buckets. They all
No,
look
thank
like
you.
a jewel, like because they work in a mine because they're slaves or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I went to go see Mickey 17.
Yeah.
And I went to AMC Grand Prairie Theater. It's not the Rave. It's just called AMC.
Yeah, it used to be the rave.
And I go out there and
Soundtrack sucks now.
I see the monkey bucket behind the
man.
concession bar.
How much to get that discount monkey bucket?
That's exactly what I said to the guy. I went up there and I said, "You guys still selling the monkey bucket?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "What does that run for?" And he says, $45. He's like, "There's no like fifth week in the theater discount." He's like, "No, there's still 45." Man, I was tempted.
No, you weren't.
If it drops
45.
if it dropped down to like 15, I'd be like,
Oh, yeah, 15.
I'd be like, maybe I pick.
66%
Speaking of that
off.
magic number,
Maybe
the
I picked
Sectars
that.
at Walmart shot back up to their original price for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because
They saw Jason taking a picture. They want like
It was trending.
The security.
Yes.
They focus on.
We need to raise the price back
the
up.
toy clearance aisle, and they're like, "Yeah, we know when these nerds come in, and they're telling their friends. Once we see that, off the clearance aisle."
Well, because I
Yep.
got like the 2 regular ones, and I've been thinking for a while. I'm like, maybe I get that Walmart exclusive one.
How much was it? But like, was it like 9?
No, they had dropped down to 15 for like the longest since like last November. They dropped November, December. They dropped down to 15, and I'm out shopping with Henry. We're doing some birthday shopping because the day before his birthday party was his little friend Augustus's party, and we're strolling through Walmart and I'm picking
Gloop?
up. No,
Oh.
I'm picking up
Sorry,
some.
wrong
It's,
family.
I get it. I'm picking up like a couple quick groceries and stuff to save Shauna a trip, and like, okay, let's go pick something out for him. I was like, I'm gonna stroll through here, see if they're still on clearance. Maybe I'll grab it. No, they're shot. Of course, the week I'm thinking like, okay, I'll grab it. Shot back up to its 20 some odd.
And these are Sectars.
Sectars, yeah.
It's absolutely insane to me that those came back and are on shelves. That's insane. Those hold almost no cultural significance at all. I don't think about Sectars ever. I have no like nostalgia for them. It is
we did a
insane.
show about it.
It's insane that
Thanks,
they
Nate.
came back or on the shelves. That is crazy to me.
Right above Barnyard Commandos.
I feel like
Talking about
it's
sex stars, sexual sex stars.
Getting all sexy over here.
I feel like it's a thing. It's like I made this. I have a weird license deal with this company, and I'm making these.
Whether you like it or not.
They're just like available on my website, and some huge dorks will buy it. But it's fucking at Walmart.
It's at Walmart.
That's
I was
crazy.
not expecting them to
That's
show up at
crazy.
Walmart. And then suddenly, when I first saw them, there was an end cap, and they even had like branding, like strip. You know how sometimes the shelf with the end cap, you could put like a little decal in that.
Sure, where the pricing will be. Yeah.
Yeah. And they had like branding, Nacelverse, and all this stuff. They had and I bought this on the spot. Little like a little vinyl figure, like maybe a little bit bigger than like Smurfs or Astronix, the Great Garloo. I went with the Walmart exclusive that was blue, not
There
the
you
green
go.
one. He's still sitting in my change cup in my room. And there's Barnyard Commandos. There's those robots, Robotniks or something.
RoboForce.
RoboForce, that's right. And then Sectars. So
Now you just said Smurf, right? You said like a little Smurf.
I compared it to a Smurf. Yeah.
I went to this estate sale over the weekend, and
So help me God, if you saw OG Smurfs at a good price and didn't just insta buy them, I'm so sad.
this is a massive house on the north side of Peoria. Huge, beautiful home. I'm rummaging. It's pretty full. A lot of people there.
Yeah.
I go down to the basement, and in this weird part of the basement, it was like a full tall ceiling, massive workout area. Is it like the guy was an architect or something? It was a crazy.
So
house.
he had a shit ton of fuck you money.
Ton.
Okay.
He had fuck me money.
Man, I want some of that fuck you money.
I go to the corner, and there's
Wait
a
till
little
I get
cardboard
some
box,
fucking
and the box is 50 cents. Everything on the box 50 cents. I find a little Smurf holding like a big mushroom. It's from 1979.
So it's not the Smurfs. It ain't Payo.
It was 50 cents, and it was like a third off of that. So it was like 33 cents or something. And I just sold it today for $10.
Very good.
Nice
Yeah.
job.
Well played.
Great job.
I can't believe it was still there. 1,000 people probably in that house by the time I get there, and it was still there.
Well, probably at a house like that, they're not looking for Smurfs.
You know what you're doing.
1979, though. This is before the cartoon,
Yeah.
and when they were strictly Hallmark. Is that right? Were they a Hallmark thing?
No, I think they were an import.
Because that
part of the import involved Hallmark, if I'm not mistaken. But I think they were imported from like the Netherlands.
We haven't done a Smurfs episode.
They are on the
It's
list.
coming.
Please believe me.
Here's my.
I think it was on my list during our summit.
It's been our summit.
There's the Smurf there. That's
hell yeah!
Oh god!
It was less than 50 cents, and I sold it for $10 today.
Yeah,
I'd have bought them off you.
And here it is. Here, 1979. Schleek. Whatever that is.
Yeah, I gotta say Payo, man.
Made in Payo. There it is.
That's how you know it's real.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Payo.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
Payo.
I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Anyway, it's weird stuff still out there.
Yeah. Well, I found a Smurfette at Pleasant Hill. And she's on my dresser. So,
How much that run you?
it was like fucking $2, if that. It was cheap for a Smurfette, an OG Smurfette. Yeah, I was a little shocked by that. Quick little pieces of banter for me before we dive into it. This weekend was little Henry's 6th birthday. Pokemon birthday party. Shauna went all out, built a balloon arch. It was amazing.
Is that his thing right now? Pokemon?
Right now it's Pokemon, He-Man. Pokemon's at the forefront, followed by Minecraft / Legos. He-Man is still hanging in there.
That's his favorite of his dad's properties.
Oh, I didn't know if they reused any of Derek's 40th birthday decorations.
No. No.
Okay.
He was very excited.
I am the birthday boy.
He was very excited for the presents that he woke up to. He was excited for his superpowers figures. He's like, oh, great, more superheroes. He loved his Rio Blast that he got, and we sat and played with him on Friday night after got done with work and dinner and bath time and stuff. His new Modulok figure. I don't know if you remember him, Dustin. I think you did. But he's basically this figure you can just take apart and build all different versions of him.
Okay.
And we built a massive version of him with like 4 arms and 6
Hell
legs.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Watching Moana 2 and just building the shit out of this. He had a great time.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
With all the collecting of the figures that you do, and you like to make sure Henry's got all that he wants, do you save any of the boxes? Do you save any of the cards, the card backs from when he opens stuff?
No.
You're just ruining the value immediately.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I didn't know if you're like trying to be careful when you.
I save as many comics. Now with mine, I was thinking for a while, because I like a lot of the card art, like maybe I'll try to, when I do open this stuff and I put it on display, maybe I'll try to save it. But there has since been books released of like production art and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Gotcha.
well, fuck that. I'll just get the book. I'm not a huge mint on card guy, mint in box guy. There are some things I will save boxes for in case I want to sell it. Like I don't have a ton, but I almost brought one tonight to show you guys. Maybe I will next time. But like I have a couple Super 7 figures. I have an Ultimates Lion-O. I have an Ultimates Chromevac Quicksilver. I have a Mumra, and I have a Dream Master Mumra that's translucent plastic. I almost brought that tonight to show you guys.
We wouldn't have been able to see it. It's translucent.
I know, it's very John Cena. Those,
leave it at home.
I will probably keep the packaging for that in case I want to sell them. And they are more limited run. But like Origins, like, okay, yeah, there's probably mint in box, mint in package collectors. But
I don't know how serious you took some of that packaging. Like I think I mentioned it before. I love going to my brother's store and looking at all of his Atari and Intellivision boxes.
Yeah.
All those late 70s, early 80s totally shitty video games.
Yeah.
That art for that, those hand-drawn watercolor stuff, I loved it so much, and I always have to stop myself from buying it. Thankfully, someone right behind me, I think you've seen it before, under that Garbage Pail Kids
the Atari
book.
book.
The Atari book that's got all the art in there. That kind of satiates me.
There's some stuff I'll keep, like my Eternia box and stuff. I'm totally
yeah,
keeping that.
I wouldn't even ask that. I know you keep it.
Hands off the Eternia box.
Yeah, and it's just the artwork on that box is fucking beautiful too.
It's a beautiful box.
It's a beautiful box. It's a beautiful box, baby. I almost died last week. It was fantastic. I was in a tornado.
All right, well, let's get into Mighty Max.
Jump right into Mighty Max.
What do you mean you almost died a month ago?
Well, at the time of recording,
how bad did it get out there? 'Cause we are in tornado season.
I turned my head and looked at a tornado and hung a right to outrun it as best as I could.
How far off do you think it was?
What do you mean? When I saw it?
Yeah.
Football field and a half.
4 clicks.
4 clicks.
I turned my head. I was like, "Oh shit, there it is." Here's how it played out. I'll give you very quick. Because I was messaging you guys while this shit was happening.
When you should have been driving.
I was messaging you when I was at my last stop, and then like I messaged you when it was barreling down on me. So I left my last pickup of the day, and it had went from, I knew it was coming because where I was at was sunny. I sent you guys a video. I was like, oh, you were sheltering. I was like,
yes.
Totally sunny and highly windy. Also, there's this giant shelf of very white, fluffy clouds ahead of me. I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
Storms are coming.
When I left my last pickup, it had started getting gray. The wind had picked up. I decided to not go on the interstate, which was wise. I was like, okay, I'm going to take...
But you're allowed to drive faster there.
It doesn't matter. I have a fucking governor. I'm gonna, no matter where.
Jesse White and his tumblers.
No. And he
I
was
priced those
Secretary
out,
of
by
State.
the way.
What?
To custom make Jesse White tumblers. I for real priced those out.
Yeah.
It was gonna be like $70 to get all of them.
So
it's not out the realm of possibility.
So the long and the short of it, I opted for one route that was going to keep me off the highway and probably give me a better chance at protection, and started heading towards Carlock. I get stuck behind some jackass that's scared shitless, going like 40 miles an hour in a 55. He finally moves. I open up my truck and just start hauling ass towards Carlock. I'm about...
You're just throwing shit out the back? You said you're opening up your truck.
Sacrifices
I gave it more
to the...
gas, Dustin.
Oh.
I thought he meant like sacrifices to the tornado.
No.
I took the S off. I took the S off tumblers to make it a tumbler.
Very good.
Shouldn't you lose the E in tumbler?
No, that's just for the app.
Oh.
I had a picture of Jesse White. Where did it go?
I thought you started Jesse White's own version of Tumblr.
Long story short, I had to pull over and shelter in the back of my truck, and a tornado went over my truck. Let's talk about Mighty Max.
I'm glad you're safe. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Well, I'm glad my harrowing story was interrupted by Jesse White Tumblr.
This is way funnier than whatever you're talking about. But I am glad you're safe.
It was scary.
I was stuck in a hallway for like an hour.
Yeah, I was stuck in a tornado.
I was stuck in a closet with Vanna White.
There's got to be
night after night after night after night.
Wouldn't you like to know?
There's got to be a point where
I wouldn't have asked.
Like you're just like I'm not delivering any more packages.
I was done with deliveries. I was heading in.
But even before that, if say you had a few deliveries left, couldn't you have just said, no, I'm done for the day because I'm going to fucking be killed here?
That is something
yes.
I would do.
Okay, I was going to say, if the answer is not yes, then you need to find a new job.
That is something I would do.
Okay.
Because I've done it before in like winter storms, and I've just said, like, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, could you... No, I can't.
Well, they told me at the bank, like, if anybody holds a gun on you, you just give them the money. Do what they ask.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the money. I'm just going to leave.
We have insurance. Your life is not worth anything. Don't be a hero.
Yeah, the person get their yoga mat tomorrow.
Here's the thing. In light of what happened last week, I'm on the safety committee at work. We're going to be having a conversation about what happened last week because it is kind of some bullshit. I'm not mad at my boss necessarily. I am mad at some FedEx stuff, and we are going to have a conversation about it.
They should pull you guys in from your routes at a certain time if there's.
We knew these storms were coming.
Yeah.
It did piss me off because we had a guy get pelted with hail, and he had to go shelter in an IGA. We had a guy going through Goodfield who saw 2 tornadoes. We had a girl in Gridley had to find shelter. They all found shelter. Here is literally what my shelter was. I'm driving down 2000 North towards Carlock.
Yeah.
150. The one jackass finally turns. I start hauling ass. Like, if I can just get ahead of it and get on 74. Next thing you know, here comes a guy coming out of Carlock, and he passes me, and he's waving his arms frantically as he passes me. Oh, that can't be good, in the words of Jason Tosher. And I look at the sky. It's mud brown because it's not pulling grass up into the air. It's pulling dirt into the air. I look to my left, and there it fucking is. I catch the first right that I can, and it's chasing me. I look out my side view mirror, and I see it. I cannot find...
What happened to that guy that was flagging you down?
Dead.
What happened to him?
He's gone.
Shit.
No, he outran it because he's in a Volvo that does not have a governor, and he's driving in the opposite direction.
Governor? You keep talking about Pritzker.
A governor.
What is
so
that?
I cut down a side route. I'm trying to find what I can find. I finally find a decent enough house and barn to pull in their driveway, cut the engine, literally jump in the back as it's going over the truck and sheltered under my shelf. So it was, I'm not going to lie, it was scary. It scared the shit out of me. I did not know if I was going to make it home. I did not know if I was going to see Shauna and Henry again. I sent her a video, and I did make it home.
Was it a goodbye video?
Yeah, actually it was.
Was it really? Wow.
Yeah.
It's intense.
It scared the shit out of me. It was on top.
intense.
Like, my van leaned, and then it leaned back, and then it leaned, and then it leaned back. I think one thing that did help me was...
That's a Fat Joe song, right?
Lean back.
Yeah, it is.
Lean back.
It is.
My last pickup, I think I ended up adding about 700 to 1,000 pounds on my truck for a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
And you had a big lunch.
Oh, I had a huge lunch. I had a taco hoagie.
There was a few pounds in his shorts.
Force fed it to my butt.
After all that.
I will send you.
Give me that shirt.
I'm gonna send you a link later.
Anyways, yeah, no, it was very scary. I white knuckled the whole way home. I had never been more happy to get home. And this is coming off of a very hard week where Monday we put our cat down.
Yep.
Tuesday, Henry goes downstairs and finds one of his goldfish dead and finally has a breakdown. Oh no, first baby Bell and now my goldfish. And then come to find out during the tornado when they were sheltering in our basement in Creve Coeur, Leo decides to jump up in a window and he screams, "Leo, no, get down. I can't lose you too."
Oh, geez.
Rough fucking week.
But hey, he had a birthday and now he's not
Kick-ass
thinking
birthday.
about
He's
any
not.
of it now.
He's not. So that was...
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
Kid's fine.
He's not going to be doing a podcast in 30 years that Jason and I are going to have to sit down with him.
He'll be doing whatever the equivalent of a podcast is in 30 years.
And he'll be talking about...
What's it going to be? Who's to say?
How Shauna gave his friend Vinny all of his favorite toys.
And then Augustus came over.
Yep. It was terrible.
And they played with him in
and it
front
all
of him.
happened because I'm dead.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Speaking of another kid that went through traumatic shit, Mighty Max. Now that's
Polly Pocket.
That's how you segue.
Masculine.
Boy, Polly Pocket. It's
Yeah.
a cross-media franchise. First introduced as a toy line in 1992, but was also developed into a cartoon as well as a video game. For trivia purposes, we use the cartoon's premiere date of September 1st, 1993 for your number one song and number one movie.
93. We did this.
You have. So your number one song...
Give me a hint.
I don't know how to give... It's a cover. That's the only thing I can give you that doesn't give it away. That's the only hint I can think of that doesn't give it away.
93.
93 cover.
No.
Can't Help Falling in Love, UB40.
It's a good one.
UB40.
Number one movie. The Fugitive's name is Dr. Rich Kimball. The Fugitive.
One-armed man.
Harrison Ford. Celia Ward. Tommy
This-
Lee
this is
Jones.
the sound of the one-armed man clapping.
He was old then.
He's been old since
Grizzled.
6 days, 7 nights.
Grizzled. Han Solo.
Grizzled.
Bob Falfa in American Graffiti. He was
Is that his name?
He was on the Destiny of Grizzled.
Both of you know his character's name from American Graffiti?
It was my dad's favorite movie.
It was one of my dad's favorite movies.
I don't know what my dad's favorite movie is.
But I know what one of his favorite things to do was
keister illegal things.
I don't know if it's
Does he still have unfinished business?
Have you told him?
Do you have
about your
a half brother very close to your age called Juan Tosher?
Dude, you may have some like really hot half sisters.
I should fuck them, huh?
No.
I should fuck my half.
No,
sister.
but I
introduce
can.
me.
I should introduce you to my half sister so you can fuck them.
Well,
think about me when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gross. Hey,
They're gonna go kikiriki.
My dad said, he looked at me in the eye and he didn't blink for a long time. He said, I have
unfinished business.
He's like, I have to go south of the border.
Yeah.
And he had his suitcase and had like a bunch of like stickers all over it.
Yeah. I'm going to Juarez,
I
son.
haven't seen him for a couple weeks.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what he's up to. He had a pistol in his pants. I never seen that before either.
Tucked in the front or the back?
One of each.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if your dad's coming back. If he does, it ain't going to be for a while. Hey, Mighty Max, the toy line focused on the misadventures of the titular Max. The background story for the toy line, the lore, if you will, goes as follows. Max's dad left him his old baseball cap. Trouble was, this was no ordinary baseball cap. Gotta look the business, Max thought as he tweaked the cap's peak round to the side. Arrgh! Suddenly, the world had gone weird and very unfriendly. The cap had changed color. Something very strange was going on.
What
He'd
color?
been caught in the... I have no idea.
Jason doesn't know either because he can't see color.
He doesn't.
Like, explain it to me and then put a rock in my hand of a certain color to help me understand it. The mask.
What?
Laura Dern, Eric Stoltz.
Oh, yeah. No, you said the mask.
Sure.
You said just mask.
I was thinking about Jamie Kennedy.
Smoking. P-A-R-T-Y. Because I've got to, mister. Hey, Max had been caught in the horror zone. That's no good.
Horror zone.
You're about to be in the horror zone.
Am I?
Yeah.
I want to work Vice and go to the horror zone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hey guys. I need to acquire some prophylactics. Apparently,
A prophylactic.
Going down a dirty road.
Just go down. Just go to the free clinic when you're done.
That red dirt road.
Clean you right up. Clean as a whistle.
Stumbling from one terrifying adventure to another with only cryptic clues to help him escape, he was all alone. He was scared. But he was Mighty Max, and he'd get back somehow.
Hell yeah, he will. He's Mighty Max. What else is he going to do?
You are goddamn right.
What is Max short for? Is it
Maximilian?
Mighty Maximilian?
Maxwell? Who's to say? I don't know.
Seems like a Maximilian.
Maximus.
Oh, No, you don't shorten that, I feel.
No, it's Maxwell.
I was just thinking about Dustin's old dog that he gave alcohol to.
That was Maximo.
Maximo.
Oh, my mistake. Maybe it was Maximo.
He's still at alcohol.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's in my backyard.
He's in hell now.
He's
I heard
in
your
my
backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, I got your dog's corpse.
I was
bitch.
okay. So I was talking to this lady the other day. She's dating my friend for a while, and they said I'm gonna move in with your friend. It's like, all right. I
know who we're talking about.
I don't
Who
give
you
a
talking
shit.
about?
I don't give a fucking shit.
What would you say?
And she said, I'm a crazy person, so I have a lot of like dogs and cats and shit.
Oh, that's no good.
And I
Take it from me.
buried some dogs in my backyard. All right. He said, well, I'm moving.
No.
So I got to dig the dogs up and
No.
take them with me.
No.
Like, what the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
who is this crazy person? Have I met this crazy person?
I don't think so, but no, maybe I'll tell you
We're
later.
going to talk about it off mic.
Maximo, you said, is buried in your backyard.
Yeah, he stayed there.
Tomorrow, you say, I'm moving away. Do you unearth Maximo?
Nah, he was a good dog, but they ain't got to know about him. Here's what I'll do. I will leave his little gravestone that was 3D printed by his step grandpa, and I will leave that in the ground above his bones. And if the people stumble upon
Bones
it
is his money.
in the corner of the yard that no one will ever venture to,
Did I tell you
then they'll know that a dog that was appreciated
the house on
resides there.
The house
So-
on Coolidge when we moved to Pekin. Excuse me, the failed real estate deal. Prue, when she was a puppy, kept digging in the backyard. And finally, I'm like, what the fuck are you digging at? And I dug, and I found a cat in a computer bag.
A computer bag?
Yeah, like a laptop bag.
Oh, geez. But like with material in a zipper?
Why? If you found a bag, why'd you open it? If I'd have found the bag, I'd have been like, "No, I'm good.
It was partially
I'm good here."
No, it was partially open.
Had
I was like, "What the fuck?" And I see like cat fur. I'm like, "Okay." Immediately bagged it.
You didn't look at it. You didn't look at it.
No, didn't need to.
If it was partially unzipped, you think the Earth would have had its way with it? When you threw Maxima or Gently Placed,
Yeah, he was
Maxima-
wrapped up in a blanket.
A blanket. Okay.
Yeah, and I had to dig the hole, and I put him in there.
I think that's what should happen.
Yeah.
If you own a dog or a cat,
It wasn't even my dog.
and you have to like euthanize it.
Yeah.
You take the corpse and you dig a hole yourself, and that's what I think. Is
I
the
held
right thing
him
to
the
do.
whole way home in shotgun in the car. That's what I mean. Like, he wasn't my dog, but like he went out as my dog. I feel
When you're talking about on the way home, you held his dead corpse.
yeah, but like we were the night owls. We bonded
When
in a way.
I always hear when an animal dies, it releases its bowels.
No,
When
it
you-
didn't happen. Thankfully.
Well, I didn't know. Did you have him in a bag?
No, but I had my hand on his ass and I had the blanket there, and it was like so I could feel if something happens, and I want to make sure that doesn't get in the car.
Gross.
Yeah, this is what happens with a rational mind where you think steps ahead to prevent those kind of things.
Put him in a big like a gallon Ziploc bag or
Yeah.
something. I think you take an animal and you wrap it in some sort of biodegradable sheath. You put it in the ground, or you burn it up, and then you keep the ashes. That's what I think. And then once it's in the ground, that's it. If you move, you don't unearth the animal.
No,
you're not fucking Herman Munster saying dead is better.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. That's
And if you're Mighty Max,
Fucking
don't
weird.
bring it back.
No.
Just let it be.
Leave it be. Leave it be and just focus on hurtling through alternate dimensions such as the horror zone, which is basically what that fucking show was. He would move on from one adventure to the next like so much Sam Beckett and or Quinn Mallory, having adventures defeating beasts and monsters along the way, hoping that each leap would be the slide home.
Which one's Quinn Mallory? Was that the
Sliders?
Oh, I don't know if that
Jerry
was
O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, he was Quinn.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got John Stamos sloppy seconds.
Who was that girl that was with him? She was cute, right?
Oh God, what was her name?
Did he lose her eventually along the way?
Oh no.
So the show ended up over on Sci-Fi. There
He
came
did
a
lose her on another network.
Sounds like
kind of, yeah. So there was a period where I think like the last season of Fox, we find out Quinn, the Earth he's trying to get back to, that wasn't his original Earth. He was actually put on that Earth for. It got very overly complicated.
the original Sliders was 4 people, right?
Yeah, Rembrandt, Remy. Fuck, what was her name? Shay.
The fat white guy.
Wade.
He was Gimli, right, from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and I want to say it was about season 3. He was replaced by the
Reese
chick-
Davies. John
Rhys Davies.
Hell yeah.
He was replaced by I think the chick that was on Allie something. I know she did some softcore.
Isn't it that kind of thing where it's like, I want to stay on this reality, and they leave him behind?
No, he died.
Oh, he died
in the show.
John Rhys Davies died?
No, in the show, his character died. Arturo. But the long and short of it, the show ended up leaving Fox and picked up by Sci-Fi. At that point, Jerry O'Connell and his brother Charlie O'Connell were both characters on the show. And the premiere episode on that network, they found 2 body doubles that looked very, very similar to them, but only shot them from the back. The Quinn we had known merged with the Quinn from another reality who looked completely different. His brother died or whatever, and at this point...
Same character, new actor.
Yes. So you had a new Quinn Mallory. You had Allie Landry, I think was her name.
Oh, she's a good-looking lady.
The gal that played Wade, I think her name was Sabrina something, and the only...
Carpenter.
The only character
wasn't
to
bored
stay beginning to end was the guy who played Rembrandt,
The black dude.
the black dude. It like once it was on Sci-Fi, it's like okay,
We're
like, it was
done. So there is a guy named Quinn and a girl named Wade.
I think
I'm out.
I think
I'm
I haven't
out.
watched it. I haven't watched it.
I'm
in
out on
years.
the show.
I loved that show.
It's the
when it
Herbie
came
of the
out.
month.
I did. I think I watched the first season. I remember.
I watched
liking
the
it.
first couple seasons, and then it just like once they like really leaned into the whole reality where it was like an offshoot of humanity called the Cro-Mags that were sliding. I'm like, okay,
Oh, I don't know about that part.
It was,
of it.
you're richer for not knowing.
But I still think I would watch that over Mighty Max.
Yeah,
I watched.
Dirty diapers.
I watched
Wrong
the first
Max.
episode. I watched the first one.
Yeah.
Of the cartoon.
Yeah, did you?
You didn't watch a show about a space baby in a diaper?
That's again wrong.
What is
Max.
that?
Fantastic Max, part of Hanna-Barbera's. What was it? Super Saturday.
Is that what you watched?
Apparently.
You watched the wrong shit, motherfucker.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, Fantastic Max didn't have toys. This, however, had a massive amount of toys for this property. It was in production from 91 to 95 between figures and playsets. You're looking at about 89 pieces altogether.
Wow.
If you want a good look at everything that was available for this toy line, I would highly recommend heading over to Figure Realm and their visual checklist. If you plan to hunt some of these down on eBay, complete sets can get a little bit pricey. You can also find an extensive list broken down into subsets, categories, and sublines.
Sublime.
All of the DJs surely have taken a lesson. Start talking trash and I'll come with my Smith & Wesson. A little competition comes my way, but it always winds up the same. I bet the stone that the builder refused shall be the cornerstone. I bet there ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing right, and still I sit and lie awake all night. Oh, all of the DJs surely have taken a lesson. Try talking trash and I'll come with my Smith & Wesson. DJs come with the love, styling.
On Wikipedia, not unlike Masters of the Universe, we would be here a hot minute if we dove into every toy released, but that doesn't mean we can't explore what was most popular.
What came first?
The chicken or the egg?
They both give me indigestion.
Polly Pocket or
Polly Pocket came first.
And it was just a thing where it's like, this is so popular with girls, we have to do a guy version. It,
Yeah.
it is as
Easy
simple.
Bake Oven came first, followed by Creepy Crawl.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it hits with girls, we gotta find the spin for boys.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're smart, that's what you fucking do.
They're stupider. What can we do?
Far and away, the most popular, recognizable, and memorable offerings from the line were the Doom Zone playsets. These were the medium-sized playsets that had pack-in figures styled after each playset's theme, as well as Max. There was also the Horror Heads playset, which clocked in at a smaller size than the Doom Zones. These sets only offered 2 figures. Each style of playset offered fun playability on the go. That's the biggest thing with these. That was the biggest thing with Polly Pocket. Hey, we're going to take a car ride. Hey, we're going to do this.
Hey, someone's dragging me to church.
Oh.
Fun in your pocket. Like Monster in
Pastor
your pocket.
Park does not like Mighty Max.
He was not a fan. He liked it as much as Sipowitz's ass.
I don't. If he really did not like it, I don't remember that. But there's a lot of like kind of macabre
horror, a lot of monsters.
Macabre.
I'm sorry.
Macabre.
He's doing some great work on WWE right now.
Yeah.
Macabre?
Yeah. But like, it's a lot of like snakes and skulls
Monsters.
and goblins and
Mad
there's a lot of that.
scientists.
And I could see the church being like, don't buy this shit. Buy the Samson action figure.
Yeah.
He's got a bone
Don't
for a
buy-
brush.
Yeah. He killed somebody with the jawbone of the ass.
Yeah.
That's what you want your kid to play with.
I want a mint on card that says the word ass on it.
Yes, so
that's
do
what I
I.
want.
Talking
Don't get
ass.
Marvel trading cards. Your kid's over here playing with a Ghost Rider rookie card from Impel.
Don't do
1990. No, he needs a Methuselah rookie card.
That's the exact word
My
I was
friends,
thinking of. Methuselah.
their Christian punk band in high school was called Talking Donkey. They didn't want to call themselves Talking Ass, but they really thought about it.
Would have been a smart.
And then they just went with Talking Donkey.
Boo.
They knew what it
Cowards.
meant. Yeah.
Everyone was snickering.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yep.
Now, Mighty Max was manufactured by London-based toy maker Bluebird Toys and would be distributed in Canada and the U.S. by Irwin Toys and Mattel, respectively. Bluebird had previously created another micro hit, which ultimately served as the jumping-off point for Mighty Max, and that would be 1989's Polly Pocket.
Yep.
Invented in
Believe it.
1983. What were you going to say? I'm sorry?
No, I was just going to say, I believe it.
You were correct.
I had a younger sister,
You
as
did.
Dustin.
Was she a Polly Pocket girl?
She did. She had
Yeah.
Polly Pockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think I really had Mighty Max.
No.
I
It
think,
wasn't even on my radar.
I think we were aged out of that.
I think we're a little older.
I
but
remember the commercials.
my brothers might have had them.
Yeah, I think, well, Ryan, your brother Ryan, and my estranged brother Kyle were, I think, the same age. And I think my brother Alex and Kevin were the same age.
Probably about the same ages, yeah.
This was in their wheelhouse because we're starting to age out of this.
We aged out of it, but
we're in the superhero still. But
I
Mighty
do.
Max,
I understand its appeal.
oh hell yeah,
I really do. Yeah.
absolutely. This was their monster in my pocket. This was their muscle. Invented in 1983 by Chris Wiggs for his daughter, Chris utilized makeup compacts to house a tiny house for a tiny doll, essentially creating small worlds that aided in imaginative play that kids could take anywhere. The line proved wildly successful for capturing a chunk of the girls' toy market, so why not adapt it to boys by way of gross-out aesthetic?
That's genius.
Yeah. Is this fun for girls? Is it cute? Make it gross. Sell it to a boy.
You ever like a friend go to like the Caribbean and then they come back with like a souvenir for you and it's like a dream doll? Have you ever seen the dream dolls?
No.
They're like
I assume it's like a voodoo doll, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
It doesn't look dissimilar. It's like a quarter of an inch. It's like made of yarn and maybe like almost like toothpicks. It's just they wrap yarn and they say, take this dream doll. You put it under your pillow, and when you sleep, you have good dreams. So it'll keep away the bad dreams.
You know what? I have heard of those. I just didn't know that's what they were.
I can see coming across one of those little pieces of shit, having your mom's old compact, and be like,
yeah,
there is something to these pre-existing things. Let's fucking get the peanut butter and the jelly together, and let's make something happen.
Yeah, right?
Open up a compact. It's like a house for this little thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of
easy lemon squeezy.
It's kind of a genius idea.
Very smart.
And then you close that shit up and you just throw it right in your pocket. And you know what? Now you're sitting in church and they're talking about like the Beatitudes or something.
Yeah.
You fucking bust that out and you have yourself a
Love
time
is
for the
kind,
next
love is
25
gentle.
minutes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know it.
You know the attitude. Come on.
You know the attitudes.
Love is kind. Love is corn pop. Come on.
Love is corn pop.
Love is fat.
Love is a dad never losing his job.
But I mean,
we're gonna make the whole new Beatitudes. A lot of people have been talking about the Beatitudes. I gotta tell you, we're working on a whole new batch of them. It's gonna be tremendous.
Daniel came face to face with the lion. It was huge.
It was a huge lion. The lion was all kinds of pissed off.
The lion had tears in his eyes.
You know, Daniel, tremendous warrior.
They got it in the oven. They weren't burnt. Meshach and Abednego.
This was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. A young Derek Hoover played Daniel, talking about them. A weird guy named Steve Barber playing King Nebuchadnezzar.
Grown men in plays with children.
It's not weird at all. It's in the church. It was fine. Derek, on the other hand,
It's going to be tremendous.
felt a little odd the whole time.
Tremendous.
He felt coddled in it. There was he was standing there with his stepmother. As Roger Green came and approached them, I have the perfect role for you.
Roger Green.
Lord knows there's been plenty of stories like that from miners in Hollywood. But nevertheless, hey, let's talk about
How much of your trauma comes from church?
A fair amount, actually.
Does it really?
Yeah, actually, it does.
Just as it relates to your stepmother or outside of that?
Here's the thing. And actually, it is kind of relevant in regards to this property, because
it's relevant to this property?
Sort of, because this was a dark ass property. Especially what we're about to get into. We're going to talk about the cartoon.
The cartoon's weird.
Cartoon got weird,
like
got
I said,
fucking dark.
I saw the first episode, but like, so a lot of the show is like, Susan kind of fucked me up a little bit. I don't like it. And she was definitely involved heavily in the church, but the church plays a role in it.
Sort of. You got to think, we were going to church in the 80s, and this was, you will not remember this, but part of our news bulletin was a fella named, little articles or essays written by a guy named Dr. James Dobson. This is also at the height of fucking Jerry Falwell and Pat Robinson and the fucking 700 Club. Famously in the 80s, the Satanic Panic, the Christian Coalition, all of that shit. The problem is there were some people who went to that church who were, for lack of a better term, just fucking normal. Like, I want to go to church. I want my kids to have faith. I want them to understand these things.
Add Faith on cassette. It's a great album.
Sounds good.
And
well, George Michael's first solo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Effort.
That's 100% what I'm talking
It's
about.
Wham featuring George Michael.
What about that gal named Pepsi?
Yeah, Pepsi. She was in a Shirley too.
From what I can remember, Larry Talib, Marty Bierderman,
Larry Talib, yeah.
April Anderton, and your mom. All of my contemporaries' parents, with the exception of one family, seem fairly normal and let their kids do fairly normal things. The problem is she was a very young stepmother. She was a very young mom because you got to think at that point in time, your mom was probably about 28, 29 when we were at church, maybe 30. Susan was still in her early 20s. And she was so desperate to fit in, and she was so desperate to compete.
Social status, keeping up with the Joneses.
Yes, in a big way. And the Satanic Panic got a hold of that, and that church in particular, I made the joke, we were talking about the fucking play with Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar and whatever, and Steve Barber playing King Nebuchadnezzar.
I'll never forget Steve Barber.
Steve Barber. Look, I remember a lot more things than you, man.
I'm not fucking with you.
I'm sorry.
Joking about the name.
I'm sorry that God made me wrong, okay? But
God made you perfect in my eyes.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I need to hear it today, especially after almost dying. But anyway, for some reason, she was obsessed with fitting in. She was. It's like that scene in American Psycho. Like, why do you do this and why do you do that? And he,
where he's like fucking that stripper. That scene?
No, not that scene. Patrick Bateman looks at his fiancee Reese Witherspoon and says, "Because I want to fit in."
Mm-hmm.
And that's the person she was. Like, I got pressured to do plays. I got pressured to play my sax for an offertory on like a Sunday evening. Like, because she wanted to fit in. And as far as me not having He-Man, me not having toys like this, and there even came a point where apparently Ninja Turtles were problematic and Batman was on the board. I think Dad drew the line at superheroes. Like, let the boy have it, because he grew up on superheroes. He grew up on comics.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Turtles were weird to him, strange. She was desperate to fit in. And that
was like as part of the social circle of the church.
Of East Peoria Free Methodist Church.
Yeah,
it was a big part of it. And there's a part of me that, with the benefit of hindsight and being in my 40s now and being a father, one thing I've come to realize: you can't be this level of angry at somebody if you don't still love them. And suffice to say, there is still an odd love in my heart for Susan because she was a big part of my life. There's not enough therapy in the world to make the anger go away. I will always be angry with her. There's no escaping that, and I just have to accept that.
Are there enough podcasts?
There's not enough podcasts, my friend. I'm
Are
sorry.
we going to do biscuits?
And nothing, we're going to cover biscuits.
Do you ever look back and say, where did she come from? And try to see things.
Yeah. No, I do. I do. And
as
as much as I love my grandpa and grandma, they had their foibles.
But like looking back and being like, how stupid like were you? And I'm not saying you specifically, but like anyone in their early 20s, and they have this
and that is
responsibility of a young child.
That is one thing that has kind of sobered me, if you will, to her bullshit. Like, you met me in 1987. I remember your 23rd birthday. I remember making a cake with my dad for your 23rd birthday. Dustin, what was I doing when I was turning 23?
Oh, geez. He was wearing guy liner. Probably.
No, I wasn't wearing guy liner.
He's probably like doing those poppers that relax your anus.
I was living with him.
Oh, yeah.
Going batshit crazy at Bradley University.
He was trying to
and wooing
pudding wrestling in our living
no.
room.
That was That was 22. That was 22. That was.
I'm sorry.
That was fall semester.
I was a possible.
That was fall semester.
3 to 4 months off with that.
That was fall semester, and you talked me out of it, and you're like, yeah, you're right, Dustin. That's a bad idea. And it was applesauce wrestling. Thank you very much.
You're right.
Yes,
you're right.
Mott's. You want to high five that shit? Don't get that a lot.
But
it is the funnest applesauce.
It is the funnest applesauce. It is true.
Muscleman's, that makes sense for wrestling.
Muscleman's is funny,
but it has a masculine
Mott's,
tone, and you're thinking ladies in applesauce wrestling.
No, Mott's
Muscleman's is not the one to say.
You're gonna want that Mott's,
gentlemen. You're correct. You're correct. But no, believe me, that does cross my mind. It's like, I think of who I was at 23. I was insane. I was going wild.
You had no business raising a child, let alone a stepchild.
Fuck no.
I was raising a child. Good thing I wasn't.
Yeah, but
it wasn't a stepchild, though.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't a stepchild.
Not
And
yet.
on top of that, dude, you are an insane level of maturity.
And Chuck had your back.
Yeah, Chuck had your back.
Chuck had my back.
But, I do think about that. Like, you were 23, going on 24. Like, you found out you were pregnant at 23, shortly after being 23. You marry my dad. And next thing you know, you are having your first child that July, and you are getting custody of his child the following month. So it's not to say I don't have empathy for her, but at the same time, do I have empathy for some of the growing pains that come with that in front of some of the missteps? Yes, I do. It's the continued, and I'm going to call it what it is. It was the continued decades of emotional and mental, and in some cases, yes, physical abuse that I had to deal with from her. She was physically abusive towards me. I don't talk about it a whole lot, but she was. So, some of it, it to me, I can't. There's things regarding her I can forgive and I can let go, and I have let go, or I at least have empathy for, or more often than not, I have pity for. Like, how very sad, especially where her life is now. Both of her sons use her and barely talk to her. Kyle doesn't talk to her, and he doesn't pay shit for that house in Market Heights. She still owns it. She still owns the mortgage. He just pays like the Silco and shit like that. He doesn't.
If I had to live in Bushnell, Illinois, I'd kill myself. And you know what?
All the Salisbury steak in the world.
You pity the fool.
And I'll say this. I said I'd kill myself if I live in Bushnell. No longer in this podcast going forward will I mention suicide.
I don't know about that, buddy. You got that look in your eyes.
We've got a guest next week.
You got that kamikaze look, Utah.
You got a kamikaze look.
There's a guest next week.
Utah, get me too.
And I can only, and this is the guest we have next week is someone that you've known since you were young.
Yeah.
And I can only hope that guest will corroborate your story with you.
Yeah. Here's hoping, man, because, he knew me during the thick of it.
We already recorded it. It doesn't look good for you.
You ruined the illusion.
Yeah.
You know what? As far as things that don't necessarily look good, why don't we talk about that goddamn cartoon?
Okay.
New decade, new rules, but that wasn't going to stop toy manufacturers from trying to emulate the gravy train that was the 1980s cross-market synergy. Naturally, a cartoon was produced, and it was created by Mark Zaslav and Rob Hudnett, produced by Film Roman. That would be the same company that was involved with The Simpsons, if you recall. The series ran in syndication for 2 seasons, totaling 40 episodes, as part of the Amazing, it's an apostrophe, Adventures syndicated programming block. We have mentioned them before. We mentioned this endeavor way back in February of Season 2 with Quip's very first pick, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, featuring the voices of Rob Paulson as Max, Tony Jay as his mentor, Virgil, Richard Mull of Night Court fame as Max's bodyguard Norman. Jason Marsden would step in and voice Norman in kid form. And Tim Curry as the series antagonist Skullmaster.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Mm-hmm. Additional voices would feature Tress McNeil, Kath Soucie, Corey Burton, Renee Abernois, David Warner, and Frank Welker, all MVPs in their own right. The premise is fairly similar to what was described on the packaging for the toys, albeit more fleshed out. Here, Max receives a mysterious bird statue in the mail and a letter naming him as the Cap Bearer and instructing him to go to the mini-mart to await further instructions. The letter ending by addressing him as Mighty Max. This startles him and prompts him to drop the statue, which shatters. Inside, he finds a red cap emblazoned with a yellow M. When he puts it on, he finds he can project portals that will transport him across space and time.
He's like Doctor Strange.
Exactly. Do you mean Doctor Who? Or Doctor Strange?
Well, both.
Sling Ring? He's a doctor of some sort.
Thing Ring, do your thing.
Thing Ring, do your thing.
What's the thing that is it a screwdriver? That the
sonic screwdriver.
Sonic screw.
Yes.
My mistake.
Yeah.
What do I?
What do you feel like?
I have egg on my face, right, Dustin?
Dear,
Yep.
Don't let him get near it. He'll get
It'll
an
give me
upset tummy.
diarrhea.
Why don't you eat this egg off my face?
No.
Now he's got the TARDIS. It looks like a police
You can't say that
box.
word anymore.
No, I can't.
Say it louder.
No.
I'm a Whovian. I'm allowed to say it. TARDIS.
Oh dear.
Canceled.
This would allow him to set out for adventure, working to defeat the Skullmaster.
There's a cartoon. I don't know how long it lasts. I'm sure you have that information. I watched the first episode. Did either of you watch
the Tim Curry one?
Did you watch? Well, I imagine the Skullmaster popped up in a lot of them.
Yeah, you watched something with Tim Curry in it.
Okay.
Is what you're saying.
I thought maybe he was
reoccurring
for the first one.
No, he was reoccurring.
All right.
So you watched the first one as well?
Yeah. A while ago.
But you didn't watch this, Derek. Did you growing up?
I was aware of it, but I didn't watch it. I wasn't into it.
Did you watch it in preparation for the show? Did you check any of it out?
Yeah, there was plenty available on YouTube.
Yeah.
The animation was decent, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
pretty well done.
I think the voice cast is pretty solid.
cast.
It's written with a sarcastic tone,
Yep.
which I think worked.
That jaded 90s cynicism.
Yeah, it's just not. It didn't fall on my radar. My sister did have Polly Pockets, but I think I was the older brother 2 years, and it was like, nah, I don't need a boy Polly Pocket.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, but
so your sister's 2 years younger than you?
Yeah.
Mine is almost to the day as well.
Yeah, we're a month and a half apart.
My sister is
2 years,
less than 2 years by like a week and a half.
Oh, no shit.
So yeah, we're right about there. Our parents had a regular fuck cycle. It seems.
All right.
Oh yeah, my parents had a big fuck cycle.
Yeah. Now, even though the cartoon was comical overall, the series was noted for being rather violent and scary by some detractors. There were depictions of death, namely with episodes beginning with the story's monster killing someone. The series finale would actually show Virgil and Norman being killed, leaving Max alone to defeat Skullmaster, which he could not do. This prompted him to travel back in time by way of the hat to the events of the first episode, creating one of those damn paradoxes in which he initially experiences deja vu, only to realize he has traveled back in time, and that this time he will use all the knowledge he's previously acquired in order to defeat Skullmaster and fulfill his destiny.
I put a hat on; it just keeps my hair out of my face.
Samesies.
I haven't put a hat on and anything magical has happened.
I have. But it depends on what you define magic as.
Would America write a song about it?
The band, like Horse?
No, the country. The Gulf of America.
I couldn't see. I said if I can't feel it, then how could it be? No magic could happen to me. And then I saw you, I couldn't believe it. You took my heart, I couldn't retrieve it. Said to myself, what's it all about? Now I know there can be no doubt. You can do magic.
Now, in light of the recent Children's Television Act at the time, the show tried to work within parameters to meet broadcast guidelines and slide some education into the mix. During the show itself, Virgil usually rattled off facts related to an episode's plot. Meanwhile, educational epilogues would be included, popping up in the final segments before the end credits. These would usually see Max discussing some aspect of the episode in a fourth wall break. These messages were usually of a scientific, historical, or culturally significant nature and related to something portrayed in that episode. So things such as a bit of a culture's mythologies, recent scientific discoveries and theories, certain historical facts. The show itself was designed to coincide with the toy line, and by the mid-90s, they were losing their appeal. Kids not only had multiple offerings for superior gaming systems, but the landscape for children's television was changing as well. Most broadcast stations were doing away with Saturday morning cartoons by the mid to late 90s. Fox Kids was the only station really running a kids animation block weekdays after school. By this point, cable was king, and the latest contender was Cartoon Network. Both the toy line and the cartoon were subject to times that were a-changin'.
Like Bob Dylan.
Like a Bob Dylan. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown of the introduction of the toy. I remember them seeming fairly popular. I remember seeing them on toy shelves and shit like that. I don't even think my brothers really got that into them.
I don't know that my brothers got into them either, but in my family, if anyone was going to get into them, it was my younger brothers. 'Cause like we said, I think we collectively, being about the same age, had kind of outgrown what they were offering.
We were moving on to like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. At this point in time, like we're starting to like we're tween going into teens. We're entering puberty. We're not interested in this shit.
Right.
We want mermaid movies.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what we want. That's what we really want.
That's what we really need.
Splash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aquamarine.
That's your second Aquamarine reference. I dig it.
A fish called Wanda. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I think there's a whole like fish metaverse happening. Did I ever tell you that?
Like Fish Police. You're welcome, Seth Kane. Tiger sharks.
Didn't one of the guys from One Direction really like fish hairstyles?
Well,
he's in his fish era, like
Troy
to a
McClure?
weird level,
Like Troy McClure.
Yeah.
Is there something going on? I have not heard that.
I don't know. I need to interview Olivia Wilde one-on-one to get the skinny.
Has he entered like Tracy Morgan levels of home aquariums?
I don't know. Tracy, we wish him luck. He's puking at Knicks games.
That's
Oh
right.
dear.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Spewing.
Puking on the
Spewing
court.
courtside.
That's a big timeout.
Food poisoning.
Time out, T-Mart.
I'm Brock Fellows.
Puking at a Knicks game? No.
You ever listen to any of those?
Nah.
No?
New no-nos?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I'm aware of it.
I'll send you a link.
Please do.
Paul Rust, right?
You got it.
Let's talk about some of this merch, because, Lord, we love it. And, in fact, Adam Z...
I'm not buying any of it.
In fact, Adam Z was out shopping and sent pictures of some of the...
He can buy it for me.
Yeah, he can buy
Well,
it.
Adam Z had sent us a picture of something, and there was a Mighty Max
There's
in the
two.
background.
There's two.
Right?
And he turned around and got a picture. There was... Well, it was like kind of over here, like, well, I think I see a Mighty Max
It was
there.
like a coiled snake or
yeah,
something?
a snake and then the gorilla. And those, if complete, I think can get you some decent coin. But, you know, to that point, there was a decent amount of licensed material as well, including board games, handheld electronic games from Tiger Electronics. How great were those?
Yeah, those are awesome. I had multiples of those. They kept me company on family vacation.
I think the
brothers got some.
The idea of the Tiger held handheld electronics are way better than the execution.
No, it was great because
the games fucking suck.
You can time it.
Some are
it's
like-
all about timing.
Yes.
You could hit a home run every fucking time.
Some are a lot of fun and challenging, and some are just garbage. Like I had about 3 or 4
Double
as a
Dragon.
kid, but the two that stick out to me, and I still have it, and it still works. My Batman, 1989 Batman handheld, and I had a. At the time, I thought it was just some weird random wrestling game, and my grandma got it for me because she knew I liked stuff like that. Turns out it was related to, I think I talked about it on this episode, Muscle.
Oh,
cool.
Kaniku Man. And it was that one fucking sucked. I hated that one.
Yeah, baseball and pinball were fun, and Double Dragon was fun. I liked all of mine.
There is a throwback version of it on the market now, an X-Men one. You can go to GameStop and find it. I think your brother has versions of it, and your brother has several different.
Yeah, he's got them behind the counter. I think I saw him the other day.
And there's some I wouldn't mind
They
snatching
look
up.
cool, but the games, they do suck. No matter what you guys say, the games are fucking terrible.
The majority of them suck.
Because it's just like this little monochrome screen, and you can see...
It's like a digital watch.
Yes,
man,
it's like a
from,
digital
the
watch.
80s.
You can see every movement that's possible, and only does it, when it pops up as black, is it like it's happening.
Yeah.
And it's junk.
It's very limited.
But it was fun when you would like load the bases on baseball because you knew how to hit singles, and you'd get a full diamond, and then you would hit that over the wall
I believe
home run.
I believe you
and then
had
it goes
fun.
beep,
Yes.
beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
and you see them like running across the bases. They just disappear one by one.
I still remember the Batman. The Batman music. Oh, I loved it.
I think I might have the Double Dragon one, like you had mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe like
no
a-
Alyssa Milano.
They were easy,
No.
easily licensed material that when you're a certain age, it's fun.
Oh no, it's so cool.
Yeah.
When
It's
you're
a good stocking stuffer.
It's good stocking stuffer. It's like this will keep you busy on a car ride. Just make sure you got some double A's because
and they always came in those big plastic things that you could never open.
you could only open it with like yeah. It's like sealed. I hate.
And if you tried to rip it, you'd end up like cutting an artery.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd sever like
oh god, it's down to the tendon.
a lateral artery, and
Yeah.
you fucking bleed out while you're trying to play like Super Slugger's home run or something.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like who thought that up, man? Ugh. There was a watch and clock set, branded skateboards, battle card games, school supplies, lunchboxes, puzzles, sticker books, comics, and the rare squirt head toys. Notably, there was the McDonald's Happy Meal tie-in that was very popular. Those Happy Meal premiums still being highly sought after. We did have some of these. Kyle and Alex had a few, namely the Yeti, Abominable Snowman one.
No homo.
No Cohomo, unfortunately.
I just sold on Marketplace a McDonald's toy.
Oh, which one?
It I don't know. I think it was from the 80s. I can't remember.
Describe
it was,
it if you know what it is.
I will do it for you right now. I think
Slowly.
No, I'm gonna do it at a normal pace.
Hold my hand. He's just showing titty.
It was a little
Conway
orange,
titty, thank
a little
you.
orange truck. I think it was part of like the Stomper series.
It was Hardee's, not McDonald's.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Was there a moose involved?
Orange.
No.
It was almost like a monster truck, but it was plastic, maybe a little chintzier than like a Hot Wheel.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty certain that was Hot Wheels.
Okay, maybe
Or
it
I'm
was-
not Hot
maybe-
Wheels. I'm sorry.
maybe
I'm
it's
pretty certain
Hardee's.
That was Hardee's.
Do you guys remember I say that picture of that big tire carrying case that I
Yeah.
bought? That was a Stomper. I sold that, and then a few days later, I sold a separate.
Nice.
The orange guy too.
I had that one. God, it was a good one.
Yeah, those are fun. They're
they
cool.
were a shit ton of fun.
I'm a big fan of carrying cases. If
Yeah.
if it's licensed
It's nice,
and branded
fun
to
little
it,
ephemera and
Yes.
licensed shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why I snatch up lunchboxes. Like, you can usually get some pretty good deals on lunchboxes, especially plastic ones in the 80s. You start getting into the metal ones.
Yeah, I have
pricey.
those for music. They're in my trunk.
Bag of Bones, wasn't that the
No.
guy from
like
He-Man?
those zip up CD cases. It's a portable case for your fun.
Whether it was just the flimsy plastic ones or
Yep.
like the ones, remember, like you could pull it out and it looked like an accordion.
Yeah.
Like you could pull it all the way out.
I had one
Yeah,
on
shove
my
it.
flip. The
visor.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I had
yeah.
one for those.
Just slide them in.
Oh,
those
yeah.
are for like the
quick. Like,
yes, like
what's my
these are in
what's my
regular
murderer's
rotation.
row?
Then
Regular
I got
rotation.
you got the binder sitting shotgun.
Oh,
with
yeah.
you.
The height of those was right before iPods came out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, we know you've got 75 CDs at home.
Why not have your favorite 15 right there?
Yeah, put them right there in front of you.
Right there, baby.
I never had that. I always like stacked them in my car. I'd like bring 5 out at a time.
I would have never taken your trade-ins at this record store. They got to be scratch-free to
No, that you
to
what
guarantee
you, what you
play.
do is you put the
Me?
you print the burnt copies in there.
You talking to me?
Yeah, if
no,
they were
I'd
all
bring,
scratched
no,
up.
I wouldn't bring the discs out. I'd bring the whole case out.
Okay.
I take good care of my shit.
Okay.
Have you ever
All
been
right.
here before?
Oh,
Sir.
Yeah.
There was a line of wristwatches, 5 in total, that emulated the original Doom Zones.
Did
in
anybody
Series
own
1.
all 5?
I'm sure somebody
Is it
did,
like
not
an
this guy.
infinity gauntlet that we're unaware of?
Yes, it gave
that's
you
gonna
untold
come?
power.
Yeah.
Aside from the lizard, which was pulled from Series 3, they featured branded watch bands and faces that open up to reveal settings modeled after their larger counterparts. So, like,
Charizard.
just like little minis. Little minis.
This is my thick boy era.
You in your thick boy era?
THICC.
Yeah.
You think-
Nice.
I'm in my thick boy era.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck your medium. Whoa. Large and extra large only, ladies.
I think a thick boy. There would be a great number of color variants, a real convention of the 90s, it would seem, and a pretty serious continuation of the line that would not make it to shelves due to the line's cancellation in 1996.
Because it was too pretty?
No, there was like some pretty cool waves planned.
I thought it was just like too pretty.
I'm sure there
and
was.
people
I'm
like,
sure it was
oh my
very-
god, I can't imagine an action figure this pretty.
Why don't you take that beer from him? Why don't you take that beer from him?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give him more beer.
Could you go grab one? Prototypes, however, would be made and previewed on posters related to the line. These were fairly far into the development stage, and many of these prototypes have made their way into private collections. Mighty Max would also make his way to video game consoles by way of 1994's The Adventures of Mighty Max for Super NES and Sega Genesis, as well as Mega Drive.
Mega Drive was a Genesis thing.
Was it?
I thought I read that they were canceled. Oh no, that was Police Academy.
No.
There were 2 video games for Police Academy that were both canceled.
No shit, were there?
That's what I was reading for next week.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even come... I
didn't look up video games about this.
The only video games I
No.
could think of canceled was that California Raisins one for NES.
There was one for like a console that was canceled. Like it was called like Control Vision or something. It was a console that never ended up being made.
The fuck is a Control Vision?
There's a Wikipedia page about it.
There's a KFC
That's a rabbit
video
hole.
game.
Is it in the annals of like the Wikipedia KFC chicken warmer game console? Which I haven't looked up yet, but I pray is real. I pray that
I don't think it ever came out. I can't. I don't know if
I
it
pray
was
that
like
there was a plan at least.
I don't know if it was like a massive trolling, or if it was like there were specs
Just
and stuff.
imagine playing like Mario Kart 64 and your little double down is sitting right there.
I want it more
or
than
your
anything.
Mega Leg.
This is my promise to you. The existence of the KFC bucket console. It is my only wish that it would exist.
I love that you got your little hands together.
They're
like Henry when he's
they're
like,
large.
"Please,
My hands
Dad,
are large.
Please. He'll do a Tim Rock. Please, Dad. Please.
Do you fall for that shit?
Yeah.
You do?
Come on now.
I'm watching
sometimes.
I'm watching my nephews.
Sometimes I'm like, Henry, come on, not right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
My nephew will.
And then 5 minutes
he'll
later,
act up,
please, Dad.
and then he'll give me like the sad face.
All right.
I'm like, fuck you. He's 3.
Yeah.
He'll learn.
You should. What I've always admired about you is that you know how to scorn a child. No, the video game was evidently a side scroller produced by Oceansoft based off of the show's premise. Games would be packed. I'm sorry. Games would have.
Games.
I was very tired when I wrote this. Games would have a pack-in of a VHS home release, but different for each gaming system. Day of the Cyclops would be with the Super Nintendo release, and Let Sleeping Dragons Lie would be for the Sega release. There have been no other releases of the series. It is not streaming anywhere, but I'm pretty certain every episode in blocks and chunks can be found on ye old YouTube.
Yep, that's where I found it.
Yeah, that's where you find it. Speaking of the card, so you guys watched it. Do you remember which episode you watched?
The Tim Curry one, the first one.
Okay.
I thought he was a one and done.
So you watched a Tim Curry episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember what episode you watched? Was it the first one, the pilot?
I watched the first one, but I will be honest with you. I watched it a couple weeks ago because we were originally going to record 3 episodes in, so all my prep work was done then.
That's fine. We got a little off the rails that night.
And it was a weird. It's weird to like crack open a statue and there being a hat in it.
Right?
Like a ball cap.
That's not something you do every day.
And then
no,
meet me down at the corner
Down at the
market.
mini mart.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. And was it like a
Sounds like
lava monster in there or something?
I think so. Yeah,
Lava
If I remember-
dome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a lava.
He was
dome.
clearly from the lava dome.
And it was weird. It was a weird show.
It was a very weird show.
Tim Curry was
it was
having
very
fun though.
dark.
Skullmaster.
Skullmaster was kind of a scary looking villain.
Yeah.
For a kid's show. Some
but he
scary
had
shit
two-
happening in it, and the animation was pretty.
And that Warner brother was just being just a smart aleck. Weisenheimer. Rob Paulson. He's
He
the
also
voice
voiced
is
Yakko.
Wacko or whatever.
I thought he was Yakko.
I don't know. One of the
Either
two.
way, Rob Paulson.
Mighty Mac's voice was the guy who did Wacko or Yakko.
Rob Paulson is one of those people like Pat Fraley, Larry Carlson, just Larice.
I've got that
LaMarche,
sarcastic
Larice LaMarche.
teenager sound of my voice. Yeah.
Mighty Max had
Hey,
two
man.
guys helping him out, right? Like a big
Virgil,
warrior.
like kind of a bird, like the last member of his species, and then oh god,
I thought he was an owl.
Richard like an owl, like avian looking dude.
Yeah, but one of them was like a big warrior dude.
Big warrior
And
dude,
you say
voiced by
both
Richard Mole.
Both of them
Both are
died.
killed. Like the last episode, they're killed, and like
Jeez.
Max goes back in time to kind of undo it all, like use the knowledge he has gained in his former self to like make sure the outcome is the way it should be. Like
That's
it got
why-
fucking dark. You would have episodes open with whatever the monster of the week was, killing somebody or whatever.
Huh.
Jeez.
Previously on
Yeah.
Mighty Max.
Yeah, I mean, like it's set in the real world.
Yeah.
And then like he goes through these portals, right? And he
Yeah,
goes
to
some,
these different
yeah.
Doom Zone settings and what
Yeah.
have you.
And those Doom Zones are, I think, are represented by the little
Playsets, yeah.
Playsets, yeah, the little compacts that we get.
The animation, I think, it was pretty good. It somewhat reminded me of another show because it was bright and colorful, but the dark tones were like really dark. It was. It reminded me a lot of the animation style in Cadillac and Dinosaurs. I don't know if you two are familiar with that show. That much.
I know about Dino Saucers.
Yes, you do.
only.
I know more about that than I'd care to admit. But I do know Dinosaurs and Cadillacs or whatever. I do.
Cadillac and Dinosaurs, yeah.
It rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a thing.
Mm-hmm. It was like a
Impalas
comic
and
book that was like
pterodactyls. That's I'm familiar with that. PT Cruisers,
PT Cruiser.
and Diplodocus.
the only car you're able to
I'm
rent
aware of
by
that.
law is a PT Cruiser.
Yeah.
The coolest place to visit is the M&M Museum. Coolest people in America is like
It's
Ronald
in Vegas. People
McDonald,
go there.
Hulk Hogan, his daughter Brooke Hogan.
For breakfast, we have sausage, 1/2 sausage.
Maybe we do something sensible for dinner, like 4 or 5 sausages, and then like a heavy bowl of cream. For dessert, we have a chocolate cigarette, and we invited to take an espresso outside to take in street life.
We just gotta like edit the whole thing in, right?
Yeah, sure.
At this point, may as
We
well.
go to the soccer game and call the black players. Ooh, I'm not doing that part. Several other
Smart.
yes, very smart. Several other toy lines and properties would emulate Mighty Max's model of making micro playsets concealed in a clamshell version of a character's head. I do remember some of these, and I think we might have had some of it at my house. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Star Trek lines over at Playmates produced sets in 94 and 95. Galoob had already been on the tiny train with Micro Machines and Micro Playsets and had a successful licensing deal with Star Wars as well, so it wasn't long until they followed the same method. And we would also see it with the Batman Forever merchandising and toy push, namely a Batman head that would open to reveal a tiny Batcave. I specifically remember that. I think Kyle had one. I remember seeing the little Batman you open up and it's a Batcave. I can't remember who had it, but I remember that little toy.
They were cool.
They were neat.
You know,
and it's fun on the go.
You get like 1 to 3 little figures with it or something,
Yeah,
and there's like
maybe that big.
like little doors that open or little like trap doors that move. Just something on like a simple machine or a hinge.
Yeah.
You know,
like the engineering with these are fun. It's simple play, but it's kind of cool how intricate it is.
yes, very intricate. A lot of bright colors, a lot of detail in there.
Neon and dark colors and monsters and slime and
Not bad.
Now in 2023, Singular Point Toys would release 2 Mighty Max more like dioramas.
Kids these days don't want those kind of toys.
No, it's for people our
They
age.
want a screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want a goddamn
Exactly.
screen. No, these emulated the original toy line in honor of its 30th anniversary, and these were available on Big Bad Toy Store. They were pretty neat looking. If that was like something that was nostalgia for you, absolutely. It's not for me, but then again, this didn't really register with us. We were at a point where we were aged out of this. We were moved on to different
We were
things.
born too late.
Yeah. This wasn't our window. Had we been a little bit younger, I'm sure.
This is for you millennials out there.
Yeah, this is more millennial. We're at the
um,
tail end of Gen X, Zennial, or whatever the fuck it is.
If I saw one of these at a flea market, I'd probably pick up like, oh, that's funny. That's interesting.
Yeah. If I found a good price on one, maybe I'd grab it for Henry.
You're in a situation where you do that. I probably would not do it.
Yeah. What
you would do it for Henry.
Yeah.
Is there any time that you would walk by one of these at like a sale like that and be like, I'm picking this up for me?
In regards to Mighty Max?
Yeah.
No. They
Not even the backwards gap in a stone?
No.
The gap.
Not the cap.
They don't know what they have.
No.
They have a price for $250,
No,
and you're like, I know that's the
No,
cap.
I like my feet on the ground, baby.
Okay.
I'm
No
done.
cap.
I've had my no cap indeed. Dead ass. I've had my adventures. I'm ready to just be here in the moment with my son and my wife.
You've aged into the sage character assisting the hero.
Where's your monocle?
Oh,
I don't
good
want to
question. Don't tell him I want to know and I want to see it.
Down here. Down here is my monocle.
That's exactly the right answer.
Force fed it to my butt.
Now show it to me.
All right. It's still with an eye. Brown eye.
Pretty funny, I guess.
That's Mighty Max, man. I would say what's our final thoughts, what we would have to say about it.
I didn't buy it, and I won't buy it now.
I won't do it. I think I wager we would all say the same thing. This was cool. It was neat. It was a time stamp.
Yeah, I get
but
it.
it just wasn't for us because
Nope.
we were too old for it. But I see the appeal of it.
I wasn't that type of
Yeah.
like. I never got obsessed about Legos and like
Yeah.
miniatures, but
Yeah.
I know that's a thing, and it's not my thing.
We
So-
had our minis, you know.
Yeah,
Micro
machines.
bingo.
I think there's a couple things in play here. Mighty Max may have, been for the kids younger than us.
Yeah.
But Legos, it might not have been your thing, but Legos are
evergreen. In my
I was going to say
Oh,
ever
totally.
present, but
Yeah.
but you're right, evergreen as well.
Yeah.
They've been around for generations before us, and they're still
They've
around.
They
today.
are
your
the-
bowl right there is technically Lego.
Yeah.
It evolved
You're right.
and changed.
That's exactly right. That is I have a ceramic bowl over here that is Lego from like probably the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
And
right.
it's changed a lot. There's a channel Henry and I watch on YouTube called TD Bricks.
Titty bricks.
Yes, Titty Bricks.
Forward that to
Me
me.
and my 6-year-old watch Titty Bricks.
Hot show.
Hacho. The kids could call you Hacho.
When I moved out on my own, I ordered a
Surfboard.
pay-per-view, and it was called Titty Bricks.
My son is also named Surfboard. No, we watch this channel called TD Bricks. And in some cases, he'll go on like eBay and he'll find old sets, he'll find old minifigures. And he's found original minifigures that were, there's no articulation, like bendy legs, no arms, no face. It's just like little yellow head, cap, armless body, and like it's almost like Play School Little People back when we were kids.
Okay.
Which even those have changed now.
Playmobil.
Yeah, Playmobil, yeah.
Yeah.
Even those have changed. Like when we were kids, it was like something with like a hollow tube kind of in the bottom when you stick your finger
Like
in
the
it.
internet?
And
A series of
no
hollow
arms,
tubes.
yes, it's all connected. Now they have arms and legs on them. They're very
Good
different
for
than
them.
we were kids. Yeah, we wish them luck as we do all
Yeah.
little people.
I'm glad they have arms and legs.
Fidget spinners. But I don't know. Like you said, we had our time with little things. Muscleman, Monster in My Pocket, Micro Machines. This was for our brothers and our brothers and sisters.
Our younger
that were-
brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
that's right.
So it was neat, and they do look cool. And if you appreciate toys from an engineering standpoint, it is pretty neat.
They're
how they built
spooky,
these.
and there's monsters, and it's gooey and gross, and it's
trapdoors and
monsters.
yeah,
that's fun.
Some kind of monster.
Trapdoors
guy.
are huge. Trapdoors are huge.
Trapdoors are huge.
That's that Metallica video.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, it is, motherfucker.
My lifestyle determines my death style.
That damn right.
Hey, who picked Mighty Max again?
That was actually Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Good job, Mo.
I hope you still feel okay about your pick. What we said wasn't necessarily directed at you. It was just more like, hey, maybe you liked Polly Pocket, and you were like, these guys probably know. We didn't.
She's a little bit younger than us, so this is more her age bracket. And like I said, I do remember it. I know you remember it. Again, we had younger brothers who were into this stuff. It just, as two guys that are about the same age with younger brothers, they're all the same age. Like, we can speak to, hey, we had aged out of this. We're looking at gaming systems. We're becoming interested in
it's a cool
girls
property.
and movies.
The cartoon
music.
I didn't think was great personally, but the toys are cool.
Yeah,
the cartoon could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I think it, like, they brought in some decent talent for what it was,
and this is like right
I
around
appreciate
the time
the effort.
Tim Curry really started.
Whoa,
yeah, wise guy.
I love you.
Is it Home Alone 2?
We love you. Little Mo, Cliff. That's a lie. This is around the time Curry started doing a lot more voice acting.
Yeah.
Like, he shows up on Freakazoid.
He found his niche,
yeah.
man.
He was doing a shit ton of voice acting, and I loved it. Like, I was starting to learn who he was cinematically, and then he's showing up in some cartoons that I was still watching. Like, I wasn't watching Mighty Max, but I was watching Freakazoid. I was watching other things that he was showing up in, and just his voice is his voice. It's like Mark Hamill. Even when Mark Hamill's doing the Joker or Hobgoblin, it's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I
watched a movie recently that had Mark Hamill in it, and they took advantage of his voice work. That Brigsby Bear movie.
Oh, he's in that, huh?
He does a lot of different voices.
How was that movie?
It was a lot of fun.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's staying in the DVD collection.
Right.
It was a fun watch.
Did you listen to his album?
Mark Hamill's?
No, Kyle Mooney.
He has an album.
I responded with it, yeah. He just released an album.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I have not.
Yeah, that was his
musical or comedy?
You be the judge.
Okay.
You be the judge.
Man, Kyle's gonna make me. I've said I kind of like Kyle Mooney because he's weird and I dig a lot of his stuff. But now I'm gonna be questioned.
Before you listen to the album, he put out like a 2 or 3 minute YouTube video.
Okay.
About releasing the album.
Watch that beforehand.
Start there.
Okay. Interesting. What you listening to?
Kyle Mooney.
Yeah, we'll see.
Kyle Mooney. We'll see about it. But no, I think overall, the cartoon, it's fine. This is a typical fare of the day. Like, you got to have this out here to cross promote. I think the toy line was winner chicken dinner. I see its appeal. They do look cool. I personally don't have nostalgia for it, but I didn't grow up on it.
Sure.
So to those who seek it out, happy hunting, and may you find the best prices on it. Unless we have nothing else to say, we're going to go ahead and get the commercial, and we will be right back after these messages.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max!
Meet Skullmaster for adventure on Dragon Island.
The lights are on. Wonder who's home.
Welcome to my island, Max.
Yikes! Skullmaster's control room!
Now I've got you.
Crushed between a rock and a hard place.
Oh!
Cool!
That's why they call it
Dragon Island.
Give me my dragon, Max!
Bombs away, Skullhead!
Dragon Island playset comes with all you see here. Batteries not included. Collect all the Mighty Max playsets sold separately from Mattel.
Thanks, Mom. I'm so glad Tony loves his mods.
Tony, what you got? I got the mods. What do you got?
I got Blob's Turtle. Give me your breakies. This is Mod Snack Cups. Applesauce. Neat little cup. Fun on the run. Cinnamon. Goodies.
Okay.
I got a skateboard here. What else? Look for the magic rabbit. Deal.
Mott's six-pack. Original, natural, cinnamon.
Yo, Spike, I got the mop.
Quinn Mallory hoped his science project would take him to the top of his class.
I think I just knocked out the power.
But it's going to take him a lot farther than that.
It's so cool.
Now, he and his 3 friends will discover more worlds than they ever dreamed of.
Question is how we getting home.
Sliders, 2-hour series premiere this week.
It's 4 times the fun. It's 4 times the action. It's Paddington Bear, Fantastic Max, Richie Rich, and Super Ted on the fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera.
Sunday mornings at 7.
What a terrific tiny toy that transitioned to a tune.
Nice T alliteration.
I knew you would like that.
Yep.
I try to get some alliteration in for you when I can,
The
buddy.
tiny titty toys.
Tiny titty toys to the tippy top.
Yep.
Tiny Jason, do you appreciate tiny tippy toys that go to the tippy top? Toys that just focus. They were toys that focused on tiny titties.
You guys ever see the video of Tiny Tim being interviewed where he's talking about sex?
I'm sure it's fucking weird as shit.
It's pretty fucking weird.
Because that dude just makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, he looks like if the people who made the Universal monsters made a real person.
Yeah, let's try to make a person.
Yeah.
But you play the ukulele.
Oh, I take it back then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
That makes some
The
sense.
video's
so fucking weird, dude.
The video's like he's talking about putting peanut butter on himself and
You can stop.
All right.
Thanks. That's gross.
Is that going to be
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. I respect your...
Did you sit through a whole video of him talking about this?
Here's the thing. I watch Thursdays at noon our time. Comes on the Office Hours Live podcast. It's with Tim Heidecker.
Sure.
You've been on there before.
I have been on a couple
You
times.
have.
They live stream it, and then they'll do the first hour is free.
Yeah.
And if you live stream it, if you're watching it in real time, you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch it later, the second half you can't watch.
Behind a paywall or something?
You got it right.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, they take a break. And they put weird fucking videos in it. Like Doug Loosenhop and Vic Berger find weird fucking shit.
DJ Doug Pound.
And they load it up in the middle. And they're 2 weeks in a row. I think it was by accident they did the second week. They did this interview with Tiny Tim. And I'll spare you the details. It seemed like you was turning your stomach. But it is it's quite a watch.
When I say that he makes my skin crawl, he makes my skin. I remember he was on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Susan loved him.
I'm sure she did.
It was years ago. I remember watching that same podcast.
With her?
And Tim Heidecker was like, I listened to some of Tiny Tim's music. It's good and interesting. It's a weird kind of good
interesting take.
And then I saw this interview. I was like, oh boy, what a fuck freak this guy is.
He's so unsettling.
Tiptoe by the window, through the window.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Is that what it is?
He's so fucking weird, man.
I can't remember. I think Norm met him once. Norm Macdonald.
I'm sure that was a real treat for him.
It was kind of like a thing, like an alt comedy thing, where it's weird to have Tiny Tim, and it made sense for him to be there. And Tiny Tim, he was talking to Norm, and he's like, I'm gonna play a song. I only have time for one song. Should I play one of my new songs, or should I play Tiptoe Through the Tulips? He's like, you fucking play Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Everyone knows that one. Yeah. Do that. Don't play your new shit. No one wants to fucking hear that.
That's music 101, baby.
Name a second song by Tiny Tim.
Sure can't do it. Peanut butter on my body.
That might be one.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to invite you all to join us next week.
Yeah.
As we dive into the Police Academy franchise. It's going to be the cartoon, the toy line, the TV show, and I guess we're going to talk about the movies.
That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot.
I hope it doesn't take more than 2 hours.
Oh, we'll see how it goes. And I hope you don't get filled with despair looking for an easy way out, especially since we're going to have a guest, a real-life police sergeant, kids, my old pal Brian Richards.
Wait.
Dustin used to fuck his sister.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know
really.
I don't know if you put that in the show.
Well,
We can take that out.
It's there
Seems
now.
like a bad thing
No,
to say.
we can take it out.
I'm not going to say it's not true.
This is the first time Derek wants to edit himself here in the show.
I am indifferent. If it's in, it's in. If it's out,
She's
it's
married
out.
with kids now. But yes, I definitely did do that. To great results.
And I didn't. Keep me in. Edit you guys out.
I was more concerned like, hey, man.
Oh, no.
You know my vibe on this show. Yeah, and you're inviting a cop into the holy circle?
Yeah,
we are old enough to, like, know police sergeants.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I wish I were dead.
How about that? Oh, fuck.
I'm still smoking. I don't give a shit.
There you go.
I used to fuck his sister.
Hey, man. Yeah, you did. You did. You're fucking bulletproof. You're
I'll
the
be edited
Teflon
out.
Don.
It's all out. Take it all out. Take me out of this whole episode. Don't do that.
No. Down here.
I don't want to be in the episode where you guys do that. Take me out of it.
Ever.
I don't want to. This is my new. Brian is my best friend.
Yeah.
The guest next week is the police sergeant.
He will
is
protect
Brian.
you.
He will protect you.
Take me out of this episode entirely. I want to be edited out because
That's too much editing. I'm not doing that.
Figure it the fuck out.
No, I'm
Brian,
going to Vegas soon. I'm not doing it.
Brian's my best friend, and I'm not going to upset him.
It doesn't upset him that I had sex with his sister.
I don't like to hear that kind of talk.
He's fine. He's fine, man.
I don't want to hear that kind of talk. Edit me out. Brian and I are out.
I think you need to calm down. I think
I think it probably worked to my detriment that I was cool with him.
I think you need to calm
I just don't want any trouble.
I don't think you're going to get
This relationship is new, and I don't want anything
new
to.
and exciting.
It's new and exciting, and I don't want it to. I don't want to put it on the rocks.
I don't think you have to worry about that, my friend.
It hasn't happened yet.
We'll see.
We're all speaking
He's
unknowingly.
He already fucking he fucking pissed on the rug and said we recorded it already.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time to thank
Time to go
our
home.
producers quickly before we go home because I'm getting fucking tired. Thank God I said we're not recording fucking.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
You live here.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just move your visual aids.
Yeah, just shove some shit. We want to thank our producers. That is going to be Mo, who picked this property to talk about.
You're
today.
welcome.
Thank you, Mo. It was a lot of fun to talk about Mighty Max. It was a very cool line. Very cool, very neat. We, of course, also want to thank Patron Mike, GDL Quip, Nostalgia Nate, and our dear friend Allison Troy. If you would be so kind, won't you consider going over to Facebook and following the Yesterdaze page? Please, it doesn't take much. And if you are in the position to help our humble show grow, won't you also consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/yesterdays. That is going to wrap Yesterday's up for this week. But come back next Monday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.